Okay, guys, we are going to start today. The topic is solve markup and markdown problems. Page 168. The first example we have is to find the percent markup. Marty buys plain cell phone cases and then decorates them to resell online at a higher price. What is the percent markup on each phone case? So the markup is the amount of increase from the cost of an item to its selling price. The markup as a percent increase from the original cost is the percent markup. You can see at the right part you have on the page, okay, the plain phone case, the original phone case is only $7.20, okay? And when he decorates, he is going to sell this to $11.25. In the part below, you have a bar diagram to represent the problem and find the markup. The $11.25, the blue part is the final price you have with the markup. So we need to find the percent of the markup because we have the difference. The markup is $4.05. But we don't know, we don't need to know the difference in dollars. We need to find the percent, okay? The difference in percent. In the red part, we have $7.20. This is the 100%. And the step 2 is what we are going to solve using the board. We need to use the percent equation to find the percent markup. So the markup is going to be the percent markup multiplied by the cost. I'm going to write this with you and I'm going to explain you what's happening in this problem, okay? Remember about the original equation, we have part equal percent multiplied by the whole. This is what we have on the original equation. And we are only going to replace with the values we need. Remember, I'm going to talk about the markup and markdown, so the least number I have is not going to be the part, it's going to be the markup. It's going to be the difference in the price. This is going to be the percent markup because we don't have only the percent anymore. We have the percent markup and we are going to multiply this by the cost. This is the cost of the phone cases. Okay, so then I need to replace the values from this, but I'm going to use this so you can remember about the formula, right? You need to remember about this because you are going to use it. Okay, and what we have then, we need to replace, what is the markup? You already have that the increase of the price, it was $4. So you copy 4.05, this is the markup, equal percent. What is the percent? The percent markup. So we are going to multiply by a variable p because I don't know what is the percent markup. And we multiply this by the cost. What is the cost of this? $7.20. Remember, you have $7.20 multiplying the variable. What are you going to do with this? You are going to pass this number that is multiplying your variable to divide in the other side of the equation. So 4.05 is going to be divided by 7.20. And this is going to be equal the variable p. So then I just need to find the result of this division and I can finally have the value of the variable p. So for the variable p, I have that the percent is going to be 0.05. 56.25. But remember what we already told about this, that the variable is not going to be represented by decimals, because what you want to find is the percent. So we are going to multiply by 100 to obtain the real percent. This is a 56%. And you have an advice. Remember to express the decimal value as a percent. Now we can complete in words the answer. The percent markup on each cell phone case is about 56%. So the percent markup on each cell phone case is about 56%. Okay, so we already have the answer. We need to express the answer in percent. So this is the answer we were going to find. We were looking, okay, the percent. And now we can go to the example 2 if you want, guys. On the example 2, we need to find the selling price. So we already have the percent of the markup in the second exercise, and we are going to find the selling price. I'm going to draw only the line in here so you can see it as a fraction. This is a fraction. Okay, so now we can continue with the example number 2. On the example number 2, we need to find the selling price, and we have the local furniture store pays $110 for a chest of drawers and sell it with a 40% markup. What is the selling price of the chest of drawers? In the first part, you have the diagram that represents the problem. The blue part is the amount of the markup, and the red part is the 100%. The original price you have. The original price, it was $110. But remember, what are we going to do? We need to find the markup. The markup is the amount of money we are going to increase the price. And when we find this, we are going to add the markup to the original price. So we can find the final price. We need to find this using the percent equation. So I'm going to write the equation in here. Markup equal percent markup multiplied by the cost. The original cost we have for the product, okay? So then what we are going to have in here? I'm going to replace and I'm going to obtain the markup. The markup they represented using a variable a. This is going to be equal the percent markup. Remember, the percent is a 40%. You have it in here, the 40% of the markup. But you are not going to multiply if this has a percent. You are going to divide by 100 to obtain the decimal, so you multiply by 0.40. And you are going to multiply by the original cost, that is $110. So for the variable a, what do we have for the variable a? The result of this multiplication is $44. So we have to write in answer the answer in words. So the markup is $44. And what we need to do with the markup, we are going to add this to increase the price, okay? We are going to add this to the original price we have. So if the markup is $44, I'm going to write down here. I'm going to write that the markup is $110 and plus $44 equal 154. Okay, not the markup, the original price plus the markup. So what is the selling price? The selling price is $154. The selling price is the selling price of the chest drawer is $110 plus, I'm going to give you some space in here so you can see it better, plus $44. I'm going to write this sign, this symbol for the dollars, and this is going to be equal $154. This is the unit you have in dollars, okay? So what we do, again, we find the markup. The markup is the increase on the price. And when you have it, you are only going to add this to the original price because you want to know the price that they are going to sell this item. Okay. Okay, guys, if you want, we can finish with the example 3. It's in the same page. We need to find the markdown and sales tax. We need to do different things in here. First, we find the markdown, and later we are going to find the sales tax. I'm going to create a new space, and the equation you are going to have is, remember, in this case, it's not going to be the markup, it's going to be the markdown. This is going to be equal what? It's going to be equal the percent marked down. And I'm going to multiply this by the original price we have. So I'm going to multiply in here by the original price. Now that we have this, I'm going to extend, and this is going to be placed down here, up here, sorry. And now we are going to replace the facts we have in here. We are going to read the problem so we can see what we need to do. We need to find the markdown and sales tax for the problem in what Edwards wants to buy a snowboard that is on sale. If the sales tax in Edwards state is 7.5%, we are going to need these facts later. How much will he pay for the snowboard, okay? A markdown is the decrease from the original price of an item to its sale price. The markdown as a percent decrease of the original price is the percent markdown, okay? Is what we have on the formula. So you can see now at the skateboard you have at the right, the cost is $100, $180, but it has a discount of the 30% off. So this is the percent of the discount. We are going to use the percent equation to find the markdown price of the snowboard. We are going to use this equation, so I'm going to replace the facts we have to obtain the markdown. For the markdown, they use a variable m. We are going to keep the same variable. We don't have anything to change. And now we are going to multiply. For example, the percent of the discount is 30%, right? But remember, you are not going to have the percent. When you multiply this, you are going to multiply by the 0.30 because you divide by 100. And this, you multiply it by the price. The price is $180. So finally, we obtain that the markdown is going to be 54. 54 what? $54. So to find the price, the sale price, we can subtract, okay, the original price we have is 180 minus the markdown. The markdown is the decrease of the price, remember. So the sale price is $180. $180, I'm going to write it down so you can see it better. $180 minus $54. $54. Or this is going to be equal what? $126. I'm going to write the $126 in here. So the sale price is $126. In the second step, we need to find the sales tax. Remember, they ask for two different things. So in this sales tax, we need to find okay, the tax using the same equation, using the similar equation we have in here. I'm going to write it in the other side. I'm going to write it in here, and I say that the sales tax is going to be equal the percent multiplied by the sale price. Okay, what we change in this exercise, guys? What we change in here? Only the name of the variables we are going to work. For example, the sales tax and the markdown is the part of the equation, is the least number you have. The percent is always the percent, okay? It's the same. Only change, for example, the percent of something, the percent of different things, but it's going to be the same, okay? And the sale price now is the price we already obtained because we need to find the sales tax. So to the price you have, they are going to increase with the tax, okay? The tax apply for buying something in the state of Edward's state. So we only need to replace the values in here. You already have some, everything. The sales tax, we are going to represent this using the letter S. This is equal to percent. We already have that the percent is going to be represented by a variable P. And we are going to multiply that by the sale price. But we can replace if you want since the beginning. The percent is 7.5, right? 7.5%, but you divide by 100 to obtain a decimal number, so you can multiply 0.075 multiplied by the sale price. The sale price is $126. This is what we have. So at the end, we have that the sale price is going to be the sales tax, sorry, is going to be the result of this multiplication is $9.45. So we are going to write it complete down here. Edward will pay $126 plus $9.45, or the total of this that is equal $135 with 45 cents for the snowboard. Okay, so this is what we need to find in here. We have the sale price and now we have the tax. So when we add the tax to the sale price, we have the price he is going to pay, the amount of money he is going to pay for the snowboard. So I'm going to finish this exercise in here, guys, to ask if you have any question or something. Okay, so if you want to ask something, guys, I'm going to give you some time. And later we can finish with this if you understand the exercise. Remember, you need to work on the next pages. We are going to work in this tomorrow, but if you want to start, okay, practice it. Tomorrow we work in page 170, 71, and 72. You can start since today, and tomorrow we finish this, okay? So I'm going to finish in here.